Let's talk about nerve repair and regeneration. So peripheral nerves, which are nerves that are located outside of the brain and spinal cord, have the ability to regenerate. But there's some nuance to this, and typically they won't heal by themselves, which is why we surgically repair them. So let's review some nerve anatomy. Peripheral nerves originate in the dorsal root ganglion, which is just right outside of your spinal cord right there. This is where the cell body of the nerve is. And then it grows out via these long, like electric cables, basically, is the way I think of them, that go all the way out to their target. For this example, let's say this is a nerve that starts up in your neck and then travels all the way down to give you sensation in your fingers. This is a photo of what those axons actually look like. They really do look like little bitty tiny electrical cables that are sending signals all the way from your brain and spinal cord down into your hands so you can feel your fingers. A healthy nerve in the body is usually under some tension. It's like a bungee cord. If that were to get cut, let's say it gets cut right here in your arm, those two ends bounce back from each other. They separate, and they're not usually very close to each other anymore. And since they're not located next to each other anymore, they can't just like grow and find each other. They're too far away. So this is where surgery comes in. We come in and we reconnect the two ends of the nerve to align them again so that those cables can grow back together. It's kind of like really tiny electrical tape being wrapped around a cable. Sometimes the nerve ends are actually so far apart that we do something called a nerve graft, where we take a cadaver nerve and we sew one part of it to one end and one part to the other end so that there's something for those axons to go all the way back through. If the nerve isn't repaired surgically, then typically what happens is that nerve still really wants to find its end. So it starts growing all around, but it can't find where it's supposed to go. And so it develops into this giant ball of scar tissue called a neuroma, and that can be really sensitive and really painful. So no dumb questions about nerves. Ask any other questions you have in the comment section and I'm happy to answer them.